To say that this happens rarely is not enough. Season 3 has just landed, but we won't need to anxiously wait for months. Outer Banks Season 4 has been confirmed. In fact, all the enthusiasts among the fans already know this was announced during the Poguelandia, the Outer Banks music event in Huntington Beach, California. Stay with me until the end as I have some really exciting news to share with you. Now let's jump in with the news.
Rescue? From what? From paradise?
Seeing Poguelandia come to life was nothing short of spectacular. The Pogues are enjoying an adventure of a lifetime, and we now get to map out more twists and turns as the joyride continues into Season 4 of Outer Banks. Thank you to Netflix, our cast, and the amazing fans who helped to make this happen, wrote the co-creators Shannon Burke, Jonas Pate, and Josh Pate in their latest statement. The reviews for Season 3 were divided, but let's be honest now, Outer Banks has never been for everyone. Either way, ever since it first appeared on Netflix back in 2020, it has become the most popular show for young adults. Season 3 was a welcome addition to the big adventure for those who have been with it since the beginning.
I've come to believe that you and your friends are in possession of something that can help me get what I want.
The unbelievable plot twists and melodramatic mess of teen insanity remain undeniably engaging in its third season. And as it gets closer and closer to the El Dorado Gold, the series only continues to make these big swings. Season 3 is silly, soapy, and often straight up ridiculous, but it definitely has a sense of self and a big heart. I would say two ingredients are missing from many TV series these days, right?
I saved your life.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to help you, okay? I swear, I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Season 3 kicks off with a bang, and most of the time commits to this momentum. Even Singh's boring baddie couldn't spoil it. Maybe the only negative thing I could notice was Carlos Singh as a one-dimensional villain, but with utterly implausible plot points in the mix and some angsty teens around, he's tolerable. Anything is possible in this show. The third installment wasn't any different, and that's what makes this wild ride of a show so endlessly enjoyable. And let me tell you something, with the numbers released on February 28th, Outer Banks Season 3 broke every record of the previous season so far, almost 155,000 hours viewed in the first week of release. Can you even imagine that?
You can't just go out and try and make a deal, Rafe. That's so risky.
I can't?
I know you think you know what you're doing.
But let's talk about Season 4 and the possible release date. As mentioned before, the show was renewed for yet another season on February 23rd. The announcement came from Poguelandia and Outer Banks Experience, a live music event that took place in Huntington Beach, California. The festival saw performances from the likes of Ellie Duhay, Lil Baby, All J, and Khalid, as well as the cast members giving official statements. Shannon Burke, Josh Pate, and Jonas Pate hit that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. No, really, they were confirmed to continue their respective roles as executive producers, showrunners, and co-creators. In its renewal notes, Netflix cited strong performance, saying the hit series held the #1 spot globally in Netflix's top 10 English TV list for the 4 weeks following its Season 2 launch on July 30th, 2021. And in the top 10 for 6 weeks, it reached the top 10 in 74 countries. These incredibly rare early renewals ahead of time like this are reserved for Netflix's biggest shows. Other Netflix shows that just got another release are Bridgerton, Virgin River, and Stranger Things. Naturally, it's too soon to confirm a release date, but we can definitely make an educated guess. If the production starts rolling in May or June 2023 and they wrap up by the end of the year, we can expect a release in summer 2024. That doesn't sound unrealistic at all. The first season was released on April 15, 2020, while the second season aired in December 2021. The gap between the second and third season was caused by the global pandemic, but when it comes to Season 4, there is still a lot of unknowns and variables in play, something that could push any expected release back in a production delay.
My name is Carlos Singh. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Cameron.
Of course, the other thing we have to worry about is Netflix holding the season until the perfect time. We know that they don't always roll everything out as soon as it's done. Outer Banks works perfectly as a summer show, but taking in mind that Stranger Things Season 5 is coming in the summer of 2024, I don't think Netflix could drop both shows around the same time. Anyway, let's keep positive thoughts and wait for the official release. Until then, let's talk about the cast members.
Je peux toucher?
May he touch it? Knock yourself out, Michelle. Oui.
There's no official announcement, but we assume the main cast will return for Outer Banks Season 4 as well. Madeline Klein, Chase Stokes, Madison Bailey, Carlacia Grant, Jonathan Davies, and others. In fact, one of the cast members already spoke to People, and he discussed how the Pogues' relationships with each other progress in the fourth season. There's no way they're not treasure hunting. So how does that play into all of this? How is this relationship with JJ and Kiara now? Is that different? Is his relationship with John B different? They're all still friends, but it has been a year. So I'm interested to see what all those interpersonal dynamics are. Are you teasing here something, Jonathan? Let's wait and see. Unfortunately, one person that we're sure is not going to join the team in the new season is Charles Halford as Big John. Ward and Big John were both killed off in the finale, which means we say goodbye to Charles Eston as well. It's what it is. The show must go on. Now let's talk about the plot.
Who the hell is that guy?
I know him. It's Jimmy Bordas.
Okay, so you can definitely bank on a lot of absolute madness in the new season. First of all, rest in peace Big John. The matter of John B's father has literally been put to rest, so it's true that the quest for the gold El Dorado is over. But that doesn't mean that the adventure is over as well, right? There's definitely something brewing on the horizon, despite the fact that the season 3 finale is showing John B and Sarah seeming very settled with their surf shop, but the stranger who brought a manuscript detailing the captain's log of Blackbird the pirate, it's kinda teasing something. Instead of sending him on his way in a no thanks and turning it down, John B smirks, "That's enough questing for me, eh?" And if the experience teaches us something, that means that he'll smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. No, really, in all seriousness now, he'll speed towards a tumultuous journey, of course taking the others along for the ride. It's very possible that the events that unfolded could see Rafe's return to his villainous ways, even though he's been missing from the season 4 finale action. I mean, Ward's death is the likely trigger. The show features a major time jump as teased in the season 3 finale, taking us to the moment where the Pogues are honored for the discovery of El Dorado, while at the same time they're in search for famed pirate Blackbird's hidden treasure. So yes, they're given the opportunity to go on a new adventure. Talking to people, Bailey said that the new treasure hunt feels like a fresh start. Fans should interrupt it as not the end of an era, but we're very much summing up seasons 1 and 2 with a button. It can go really anywhere. I think we have a bit of a clean slate, said the actress. With the season 3 finale, we've had our treasure hunt fun, which was kind of just to help John B and also to help Pope's family. And this kind of feels like a job opportunity, she added. We're all very excited to see where the relationships go, how they embrace this new challenge with more wisdom, and how they've matured over these 18 months. The chances for a trailer for season 4 right now are very slim. Luckily, season 3 just landed, so we still kind of have an occupation and a topic for discussion. And what about you? What do you think will be the main focus of the new season? Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.